على العظيم. In the previous association, we spoke about the first level of the state of the person who is in that journey to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the first one we explained is observation or meditation or contemplation, which is al-muraqab. When you are observing, means when you observe yourself and you observe the signs of your creator around you, means you become able to be closer and closer, which is the second level of state, is al-qurb. Al-qurb means to be more nearer, to advance. Like you have a destination and you are trying to reach your destination. You are on a horse or in a camel or in a car or whatever, or a plane. As much as you are advancing, as much as you are approaching. And when you are advancing on the road, where you have to focus on what? That's why muraqabah came first. Observation, focus. To focus or contemplate. You are going to focus on the road, isn't it? If you're driving a car and you are not focusing on the road, what will happen? You will hit something and then it's finished. You cannot anymore move. You are dead, or your vehicle is thrown away, and then you have to go find another vehicle. Means you have to repeat. So your destination is to reach why you want to go in that journey to the divine presence. To express your love to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is that? Is you to express your gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He favored you, honored you by creating you. That's enough. Even if someone is so poor, he has to be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He created him. Because He created you. When you are created, means Allah loved you that created you. Means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cares for you, created you. He didn't create you a rock. He didn't create you a volcano. He created you a human being, means He loves you. He didn't create you an animal, but He created you and honored you. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. We have honored the human being. That is enough. That's why awliyaullah, they are not expecting anything other than that Allah created them, and they say, Ya Rabbi, consider us as your servant. No more. That's why Prophet ﷺ said, the best time is when Allah calls me abd. To be a servant to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today we are weak servants. We are weak, we are heedless, helpless. So what we are looking for, Allah created us, but we have to be wealthy to thank Him. We have to be healthy to thank Him. No, it's not only that. Of course, you are wealthy, you thank Him, and you are healthy, you thank Him. But your appearance in dunya, we have to thank Him. Because this is a sign. You appeared in dunya means you appeared before in the day of promises, when Allah said, am I not your Lord? And we said yes, when we were in the status of souls, spirits. It means we were there. So our destination is to go there. Our destination, if you cannot go through your life, Allah will take you by force. No, not anymore voluntarily. Now it's voluntarily. You like to go there, to reach your destination, Allah is giving you a way. Follow the footsteps of Prophet ﷺ. Awliya Allah, they guide people to the footsteps of Prophet. They don't like anything against Sharia. They have to stick with Sharia completely, especially Naqshbandi. They cannot accept except full Sharia. And to be musameh, forgiving. Not try to harass people or punish people or criticize people. No. To be more open. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, awliya Allah, they knew that reality of their existence before Allah, as Allah said in Holy Quran, Alastu bi rabbikum qalu bala. Am I not your Lord? You said yes. We know that we were there, so our destination is to go there. If you cannot come by yourself, Allah will bring you by death. That's why He said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. We are to Allah and to Allah we are returning. So you are returning back involuntarily. Now in dunya, Allah gave you a chance to go voluntarily. That's why awliya Allah, they knew that they have that chance, they went. That's why sincere people, they know that they have chance, they find a guide. They went to find a guide, to find someone who can guide them. So our destination, we have to focus on it. Like we focus on when you're driving a car on the street. You cannot go somewhere, close your eyes and say, oh, I'm turning into the curb. I'm turning, like there are some countries that I know sometimes, before, not now. They when they were driving, this 30 years ago, they reach a, what you call it?
Roundabout.
Not round, to turn left or right. Sharp turn. They say, Tawakkaltu ala Allah, and they turn closing their eyes. They don't look who is there. They make accidents. Allah doesn't like people who use things without thinking. Of course you have to have tawakkul on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but Allah said focus, muraqaba. وَإِذَا فَكَّرُونَ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. They think, they contemplate, they focus, they observe, they meditate on creation of heavens and earth. If you have to meditate on creation on earth, which is so huge, that you need to observe it, you cannot observe a road. So it means you have to observe your road to reach your destination safely. Our road, nowadays they say, okay, we observe the road, but still we don't know the address where we are going. Then they begin to get directions, you know. They had MapQuest nowadays to give you direction. But now better, they have navigation system. They tell you exactly, someone in the car is speaking to you, telling you go left, go right, go left, go right, go left, go right. Then where you arrive, to your, who is that navigator? Who is that navigation system? Who is that? It's like a guide. Is the guide telling you go left, go right, go left, go right? Is not the guide in the car? And then you reach your destination. Why when it comes to a teacher or a guide, we say we don't need? How you don't need? For going from one place to another place, an address, you need a guide. Because they know that we are stupid, they gave us a navigation in the car, because they know we cannot reach our destination. They gave us a guide inside the car. Before they have MapQuest, we have to نتحذر, to wonder where we have to go, and call and take directions, and they say go right, go left, Sometimes it's correct, sometimes it's not correct. Now, known is a real guide. Subhanallah, Allah is giving us examples that a real guide will guide you as soon as you arrive your destination. It will tell you that in the cardinal you arrive your destination. What? You arrive to your destination. You look, you see the address of the house. Correct. Guide is guiding you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave inheritors from Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to inherit some of, to guide people in order to reach their destinations. So the guide can see the destination, every of his murid's destination, where they have to go. And he tells them right, left, right, left, right, left. Then if they follow, they will arrive to what they are looking for. If you don't follow what the guides say, what happens? Like a navigation system, you make an accident. You close your eyes and say, okay, I'm going. You cannot go. Either you miss the turn or you make an accident. That is when you are in the level of nearness, qurb. Al-qurb min Allah, to be near His divine presence. You are approaching. Of course, you need, it's full obstacles of devils. Shaitan is not keeping quiet. He is not tired. He will destroy you at any moment. So you have to keep focusing on your vehicle that the Sheikh assigned to you, and you go straight forward, not trying to look right or left. If you look right or left, you miss. What will happen? Repeat another time. Like I see games with children today, especially young boys, they have these cars games, isn't it? And you can see the car, they are playing, and they see the car hit. Isn't it? So they say, you lost. So you repeat the game. Yeah? When you are in that journey to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's divine presence, if you are lost, you might spend 60 years of your age to reach, and you left little bit to go through, and you will be losing there at that moment. That is difficult. Then you have to come back all the way, and then say to you, you lost. Repeat another time. When you are going to repeat 60 years another time, your chance is gone. You have to be happy that Allah sent you young ones to Grand Sheikh and Maulana Sheikh Nazim. To Grand Sheikh Sheikh Abdullah Dastani and to Maulana Sheikh Nazim, that you are a young age, that you can have time to move slowly to reach. Don't make the biggest concern is your dunya. Make the biggest concern is your akhirah. Then you reach. And when you make your biggest concern akhirah, don't be strict on people. Be strict on yourself. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Everyone according to his capacity. So your capacity, look at yourself. Don't put your capacity, which is tough, on other people who are not tough. So it's not your business. Your business is yourself. Look at yourself. It's not, you are not being given permission or authorization to look at others. First, we have to clean ourselves. I have to look within myself inward, my clothes, what I am wearing. Means look within you what kind of veils of darkness we are wearing, to take it away and throw it. Prophet ﷺ was strict on his love to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and worshipping day and night, but he was very musameh, forgiving to everyone, building bridges with everyone, Muslim and non-Muslim. Not tough on them. Toughness and rudeness doesn't bring any love. It make people to run away. They say, oh, this man is mean, this man is rude. You let people to run away from you. So to go nearer and nearer to Allah's divine presence is by what? Is through the guidance of your Shaykh, to reach to the threshold of Prophet ﷺ, where he showed every detail that you have to follow in order to be able to continue your destination, because it is like levels. You reach through your Shaykh, he's guiding you, teaching you. Like yesterday he brought me from Egypt ijaza of someone who recites Quran. Ijaza means an authorization of someone. In Egypt they do like that. That's not like a diploma today from a university that you can teach Quran or you read Quran or Islamic studies. It was before ijaza, from one sheikh to another sheikh to another sheikh, all the way to one of the 4 imams, and then from there all the way to one of the Sahaba, and then to Prophet ﷺ. We call it a transmission of knowledge all the way down to a sheikh today. He was showing me that ijaza from sheikh to sheikh to sheikh to sheikh, what they passed to him, the authorization on reciting and teaching Quran. So, because he did not hear Prophet's recitation, Sahaba only heard Prophet recitation. So we are taking from them to 4 imams or to the imams, and from imams to one sheikh to another sheikh. So that's showing you the way that you have to follow. So first we are receiving from our shuyukh. They teach us, and that's why you have a silsila, the silsila of the Naqshbandi golden chain of our branch. It's from Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After Prophet, from Sayyidina Abu Bakr to Maulana Sheikh Nazim, is 38, 39. So from one to another, one guide you to the other one in the silsila, the other one to the other one to the other one, all the way to Sayyidina Abu Bakr, from Sayyidina Abu Bakr through Sayyidina Ali, also through Sayyidina Ja'far al-Sadiq, all the way to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the shuyukh, when they reach you, take you and guide you to the threshold of Prophet, you are there now. You are there, then Prophet ﷺ take care of you. That's why Allah said. Then from Prophet, he takes you to Allah's divine presence. That's why Allah said in Holy Quran, قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهِ. Say, Ya Muhammad, to them, if really they love Allah, they want to reach that nearness, they have to follow you. فَاتَّبِعُونِ. You have to follow Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And how to follow Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is by seeking that road and going through that journey through a guide to take you all the way without falling right or left, all the way to the presence of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So how to do that is by obedience. You have to obey, isn't it? أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. So obedience is the way that takes you to be near to Prophet, near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Without obedience, which door is going to be open to you? Nothing. Doors are going to be closed. أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. Obey Allah, obey Prophet, and obey those who are on authority. Those guides are on authority. They guide us. Don't say no. In the army, you cannot say no. The general gives the order, you execute. Can you say no? First they tell you execute. Later, if you have complaint, write it. We'll check on it. And they put it in the drawer. But only they want to tell you, we'll look into it. Awliyaullah, when they give you order, even it doesn't make sense in your mind, but it does make sense in their minds, because they can see what is going to be the second level, the obstacle in front of you. They want to make sure that that obstacle will not be on your way. So how that can be done? Through obedience. That's why they encourage you for prayers, they encourage you for night prayers, they encourage you for awrad, they encourage you for more fasting, nafil, they encourage you for every good amal, they encourage you to do extra. They encourage you to love Prophet more by praising him more. They encourage you to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by making tasbih, tahleel, takbir, tamjid, tahmid. Al-Junayd, what he said, one of the biggest saints, he said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, إن الله تعالى يقرب من قلوب عباده على حسب ما يرى قرب قلوب عباده عنه. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala approaches you, means approach the heart of his servant when he sees the heart of his servant is approaching him. Then he approaches you. Is what Allah said and Prophet said in the hadith. That's explanation of the hadith, that ما تقرب إلي عبدي شبرا تقربت إليه ذراعا or باعا وإذا جاءني ماشيا جئته مهرولا. If my servant approaches me one hand, I approach him one arm. If he approaches me walking, I approaches him running. Means you have to show, to express the good intention of approaching. Then Allah will come bring you closer. And that's why Junayd said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala approach the heart of his servant when he sees his servant's hearts are approaching him. Means you have to do the first step. Then Allah will come, will approach you. You cannot say, oh Allah approach, oh Allah I love you, I love. What you say, I love you, and you don't do anything to make him happy with you. Everyone can say, oh Allah I love you. Are you doing your obligations? Are you doing your awrad? Are you doing your nafil? Are you helping people? Are you keeping your anger down? Are you eliminating jealousy from your heart? All these. Or only you are running after your desires? Allah didn't say don't go through your good desires. Go, no problem. But you have to approach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by ta'at, by obligations, by ta'a, by obedience. Do you obey or you don't obey? That is the question. You obey means don't object. Don't use too much your mind. It will destroy you. Use your heart. Your heart will never destroy you. Shaitan enters the heart, yes, but he plays with the mind. It's like a soccer field for Shaitan. For him, your mind is, you know, the mind is like smaller than the brain is big. The brain is this. But the mind or the intelligence, that where intelligence comes, is smaller than a lentil seed of a lentil. It's so small that you cannot see it. That is, for shaitan, this is like a football, a ball that can throw it with his feet. All our mind, how big is it, doctor?
One little area in a stroke and the whole thing is gone.
Yeah. One little area. How big is that small, that at the end of the brain where all these comments comes and all this intelligence? It's not the whole brain. It's a small chip there that Allah planted into the brain of a human being. And as He said, any small, clots or something wrong, even small is like an atom. Something very small, it might make you a stroke or block you completely, go in coma. That small, that shaitan is playing with it. And we think ourselves, oh, we own the dunya. Look, arrogance, how much big. Prophet ﷺ, when Allah sent him, or invited him for the night of Ascension, he saw how much a human being, you cannot compare them to the Creator. That's why he said, Ya Rabbi, I'm only a human being, a servant of you. قُلْ إِنَّمَا أَنَا بَشَرٌ مِثْلُكُمْ. Say, I'm only a human being like you. But Allah revealed to me, out of greatness of Allah compared to Prophet ﷺ, he saw himself nothing. But for us, compared to Prophet, we are nothing. But he said it out of humbleness. That's why Allah said in Holy Quran, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. If they ask you my servants about me, say, I am very near. فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. I am very near. وَهُوَ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْكُمْ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ. He is more nearer to you than your jugular veins. Explain jugular veins, what they are.
They're the major veins that drain the brain and head.
Is the major veins that drain
the brain
and the head. Yeah. Allah saying, I'm more nearer than that to you. So means He knows every intention, good or bad, that you are doing. And He assigned angels on that to inspire you. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And your satanic desire, all of us, we say, no, we want to do it, we want to do it, we want to do it. Don't do it, we want to do it. Don't do it, we want to do it. Then shaitan comes and you do it, isn't it? Sometimes you say, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. Shaitan comes and say, do it, do it, do it, do it. You say no, 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 and you win. It's a struggle. But try to win always is better, not to lose. That is how nearer we have to be reaching. After muraqabah comes qurb. When we make observation too much on ourselves, then we begin to understand how much we have to give from our lives in order to be more nearer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This will lead, when you become more nearer and more nearer, this leads to the state of love that we will explain next time. وَمِنَ اللَّهِ التَّوْفِيقِ بِحُرْمَةِ الْفَاتِحَةِ. قبل الله.